It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty woods, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in this neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Hello, television neighbors. Uh, Welcome back to this television neighborhood. Now, before we go to Chef James Anderson's bakery to hear him talk about how to make ice cream sodas at his bakery, I have a song for you. There are many ways to say I love you. There are many ways to say what love is. Many ways, many ways, many ways to say I love you. There's the asking way to say I love you. There's the asking way to say what love is. The asking way, the asking way, the asking way to say I love you. Well, now I think it's time to go visit Chef James Anderson's bakery and hear him talk about how he makes ice cream sodas at his bakery. So come along with me and we can go over to Chef James Anderson's bakery. Come along. Oh, Chef Anderson.
Oh, Victor, George, Sprinkle, how are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
It's great to see you.
Oh, thank you very much.
You know my television neighbor. This is Chef James Anderson.
Actually, I don't know your television neighbor. Very nice to meet you, television neighbor. I'm glad you could come along with Victor. Yes, Victor, what's up?
Now, I heard Chef James Anderson.
You can just call me Jim.
Jim.
There you go.
That you're gonna show my television neighbors and
Me.
me,
You know, I'm gonna show me. Yeah.
me and my television neighbors
Yes.
how to talk about how people make ice cream sodas in your bakery.
Well, I want to tell you that as a little boy growing up, we used to visit our relatives in Iowa. And one of my uncles had a little drugstore, snack pharmacy, convenience store kind of place. And they had a soda fountain on a bar. And you could get whatever kind of soda you wanted. And he had a freezer that was full of frozen goods, and most particularly ice cream. Well, he would make the most wonderful, we didn't call them ice cream sodas then, we called them floats. And you know why you call it a float?
Why would you call it a float?
Because when you put the soda, whatever kind it was, usually root beer floats, oh my goodness, they're so good. You put the root beer in the glass, and when you put a scoop of ice cream on top of the root beer in the glass, what do you think it does?
It freezes.
No, it floats.
It floats.
It floats on top of the liquid. Ha! So that's why they call them floats. So, in my bakery, thinking back to my childhood and my Uncle Ed and his wonderful little drugstore where I would get like a cinnamon roll and a root beer float, oh my goodness, I'd be in heaven. I decided that in my bakery, I'd also have ice cream sodas. So, in my bakery, I serve not only baked goods, but I also have a freezer full of different kinds of ice cream. And I have a soda dispenser where I have root beer, Coca-Cola, and 7-Up.
Huh.
And if one of my patrons wants an ice cream soda, I can make it for them. And they'll order, and I'll take out of my freezer. This is something I did that my uncle didn't do. I would keep the glasses for the root beer or ice cream sodas in my freezer, so they would come out frosty cold. And I would pour the chosen soda into the glass, about half full, and then I'd take the scoop of whatever kind of ice cream the customer wants, and I scoop it, and I plop it into the soda in the glass, and it would float, and then I'd take a little more ice cream and a little more soda until the glass was full. Then I'd give them a nice straw and a spoon and just watch them almost go to heaven. They'd be so happy. You know, they'd think maybe they were in heaven because these ice cream sodas taste so good.
Now, how old were you, Chef Anderson, before you started to make these ice cream sodas?
Well, I think I was 3 years old when my Uncle Ed let me make my first root beer float in his drugstore.
3 years old.
3 years old.
And you didn't start out by making anything else out of ice cream sodas?
No, at the very beginning it was root beer. Root beer floats, root beer and vanilla ice cream. Since then, I have branched out in my own business. I mean, that was Uncle Ed's business. In my business, I have 3 different kinds of soda and 5 different kinds of ice cream. So my customers have a choice.
Now, you learn other things from your grandfather Anderson, how to make different things in your bakery, like baked goods. Is that correct, Chef Anderson?
No, Victor, I'm sad to say it's not. My grandfather, one of them died before I was born, and the other one died when I was only 1 year old, and he didn't have a chance to teach me anything. But my mother, who learned from my grandfather, was a very good baker, and she taught me how to bake.
But when your grandfather was still alive,
Uh-huh.
that's what I meant. Taught taught you some extraordinary things.
No, he didn't, because he died when I was 1 year old. And when you're only a 1 year old baby, you're not really talking much.
Oh,
So I had to learn from my mother, and she learned from my grandfather. So in a way, you could say that I learned from my grandfather.
Now I just have one last question, Chef Jim Anderson, before I need to return to my place.
Okay?
I suppose when young children come to your bakery to want to learn how to bake things or start an ice cream soda company of their own, they must get a very wise feeling from you, Chef Anderson, about the many healthy ways it is to know that there are many peculiar ways to start a business of their own. Is that correct?
I think so, because I share with them the story about my Uncle Ed and how I got the idea for my business from him. And so I have them say, keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, look and listen at things that are done by other people around you. And sometimes you'll come up with a great idea for your own based on what other people have done. And then sometimes you'll come up with a whole new idea that no one's ever done before. So yeah, I hope that after the children come to my shop that they...
You mean your bakery?
Yeah, bakery shop. That they leave feeling like they learned something, yes.
Well, Chef Anderson, thank you for allowing me to visit your bakery today.
Well, I appreciate your coming, Vic. I enjoyed this very much. You should come back again sometime.
Yes,
Okay.
I will.
Okay, and you, television neighbor, you come back with him, okay? You've been a delightful, quiet guest.
Well, I must return back to my place.
Okay, Victor, good to see you. Come back soon.
Yes, thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Chef Anderson.
So welcome.
All right, let's go back to my place. Come on. Isn't Chef Anderson brilliant? It's fun for me to be able to show you young television neighbors such a wonderful baker. Now let's get the trolley movie camera and we'll have some make believe right now. All right. Now we've been pretending that Daniel Stripe the tiger had competed in the Got Milk commercial ever since yesterday at the school of someplace else in the neighborhood of make-believe. Let's pretend that Queen Sarah, King Friday, and XDL and Mr. McFeely played by my dad, are all trying to help Daniel feel like he's a star of his own. And let's also pretend that King Friday is trying to help him win something very special. That he never thought he could win before. So let's make believe some more about that now as the trolley movie camera goes by the castle garden in the neighborhood of Make Believe. Ready to go, trolley movie camera? Okay. Mr. McFeely, helper of Daniel Tiger, and the winner of Daniel's gold medalist, I presume.
Oh, that is me, Your Highness. You've got it.
I understand that you have agreed to help Daniel win the Got Milk contest.
Well, you understand correctly. I was ordered to do so by Your Royal Majesty, and if there's one thing I do, it's I follow your orders.
Now tell me, Mr. McFeely, will Daniel ever win first place again at the school of someplace else in the neighborhood of Make Believe?
Well, it is my hope, Your Highness, that he will win the gold medal in the Got Milk commercial.
Oh, hello, dear. It's Queen Sarah.
Oh, hello, Your Loveliness. How are you this fine day?
I'm doing fine, dear.
Oh, as am I now that you are here. Your presence just brightens the whole day.
I'm wishing that Daniel will do fine in the Got Milk contest.
Well, I am too, and you know what? If you think about it, I mean, he's a tiger, right? But he's a baby tiger. And have you ever watched a kitten drink from a saucer of milk? They come up with little white mustache from the milk on their little mouths and their whiskers. And Daniel is doing the same thing. So I think he looks more like a Got Milk commercial than anyone else possibly could. So I'm going to vote for him for the gold medal.
I'm Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
And I want to win the Got Milk commercial.
Well, I think you will. So let's hope so.
Do you think I'll have the slightest chance?
Oh, I think you have more than a slight chance. I think you're going to win it.
I think Daniel may be the key element to winning this competition, Mr. McFeely.
Oh, Exial, you are wise indeed. He is the key element in winning the gold medal.
And I hope my cousin Mary will be there rooting for him.
Well, I don't know about that, but you know, I think everybody in the audience is going to root for him when they see that little white mustache he's going to be wearing.
Well, trolley movie camera will have to pretend about Daniel Tiger's winning that contest sometime tomorrow. Goodbye, trolley movie camera. I wonder how the rest of that competition is gonna turn out for Daniel and XDL. Well, we'll pretend some more about that tomorrow. You know, television neighbors, it gives me such a perfect feeling to be able to not only believe in yourself in a got milk commercial, but it also is interesting to not only believe in yourself, but the people around you who tries your luck to make sure that you yourself are better at winning any competition. So if you just have self-confidence in you and anyone else, I think you're better than being you instead of yourself and being a wiser person and being yourself instead of yourself in completing yourself then I. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling. The feeling you know that we're friends. I like being your television friend. I really do. And do you know when I'll be back? Tomorrow. That's right. We'll be back tomorrow again then. And I'll be back tomorrow. Special television 1. Okay. Back tomorrow. Okay, bye.